She-Ra. My character is not ready to be out in the motherfucking out there playing with everybody else. Hell no. The fuck?
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm here with my bro, big dog Brandon Harris. Hey, what's up, B?
What up, MP? Welcome to the team, bro.
I appreciate you, fam. Yo, so tell all my followers what's it like running with Union Elite.
I mean, it's all about growing the game, right? We work on fundamentals and playing basketball the right way.
I see you. And in your words, describe what it's like running our offense, because you know I have my thoughts, but I'd like to hear what you got to say.
I mean, we got me, so, you know, we play inside out, but I draw double teams, so everybody eat.
All right, it's giving Wimby vibes, but yo, what's up with this dude, Jaden Moore? Like, I hear he's supposed to be him, ranked 184 on the 250, but...
He legit. He likes to get to the hoop and finish. He's more of a slasher than a shooter, but got a mix of street ball in his game from Chicago, so you know how they get down.
All right, all my followers, listen up. I want you to know we get buckets in Vermont, too.
I always find this part of the whole career kind of corny.
They have clocks in Vermont.
Like, I prefer the whole, like, going to college, like, have your player go to college or starting the G League or something. I don't want to see this whole bullshit argument between these niggas. I don't want to see that shit again.
Good evening,
They ain't
everyone.
trying to see that shit
Welcome
again.
to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams. A lot of turnover for Team Ballers. And Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. So the look at the Union Elite, Lou Diaz and Mitch Mitchell are the guards. Jake Bird and Brandon Harris make up the wings. And then there's Big MP patrolling the middle. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for him.
Dunk on that shit.
Really a question
Ain't
mark
gonna
on
try
the
that
roster,
hard.
But the coaching
Not even
staff
gonna
thinks
try
he's
that
raw,
hard.
And they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Now
The
here's
lag we
Rodriguez.
have right now. Look at that.
Pass to Bertie. Moore. Now Pasco lets the three fly. Not gonna go that time. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. It's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent
Snatch the
finisher.
ball out of my hand.
Here's Etherington. And again, no good by Team Ballers. Mitchell on the wing. He's guarded by Moore. Finds Bird. And Diaz. Gets it to go from long range.
And Diaz, he's a confident shooter. When his feet are set, and he's in rhythm, he can be lethal.
Now Etherington. Outside, Moore. Can they get it? The kick out to Bertie with just 5 to shoot. Another shot. Here's Pasco. And even after
I'm about to
two
say,
offensive
somebody
rebounds,
better
they
smack
just
that
can't
shit.
Take the lid off. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Ooh.
Pasco pulls it in. Team Ballers trailing. Right side, Berti. That's in, and he's found his range with that one. Now 1 of 2.
Hey, well, Berti, he can certainly be a weapon when he's in close like that. That's why the defense, you got to push him further out. Don't let him just have that.
Pass now to Harris. That 3 off the mark.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when you can.
In the basket by
That was still my defense, really?
Three ball by the guard, Etherington. You can't afford to give this guy room to shoot.
Bird outside. Back to Diaz. He's guarded by Pasco. Kicks it out to Mitchell. To the inside. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
It was late.
And for many
Shot
of
that
these
bitch
young men
late.
in club play, this is where
Ooh,
they
good
learn
foul.
to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game.
What a relaunch. Try your day.
Hone your abilities.
Ooh, eye itching.
And so Union Elite has it here. It's a 3-point game. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Union Elite able to retain possession here.
Ooh, and a dangerous pass that almost turned into a steal.
It would have been a great
That was a
defensive
dangerous
play.
pass.
Can't
Oh,
fault
my
the
eye
effort.
itching.
Is on. And a new group out there getting ready for Union Elite.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Outside, Harris. Finds Bird from beyond the arc. They get the board.
Board
there's a
and the
nice
dunk.
one-handed slam.
Get
And
the
a club
board
league
and the
play here
dunk.
in
Let's go.
WCBL. These kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of
Keep moving
opportunity.
over.
And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Berti's shot is off. Union Elite trail. Kicks it to Mitchell. Polish to the right side. The 3 is up. Gets
Wide
the
open.
free ball to
Wow.
go.
Foul that bitch.
Sweet
Wide open.
three-point stroke. And it can really open up things inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs out to the perimeter.
Now Etherington. And he's got 6 points for him. Moore outside. 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Summers. Here's Mahil. Stolen away by Harris. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Now here's Bird. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Kicks it to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6.
Oh, wow. Try to run it in. They got it snatched out of my hand.
To the paint. Berti. And that falls. Nice feed that
Damn.
from Moore.
All about the
You ate veggies and steak?
terrific
Ooh.
court vision.
We eating burgers and fries today.
Harris outside. And there's the pick. Takes a 3. Second shot chance. And it's good on the layup.
Resiliency will always pay dividends for offensive rebounders, guys.
Team ballers with the lead. And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
Now here's Bird. Mitchell outside. Outside for Harris. Mitchell outside. And it's off from 3-point range.
But he was going to have that.
Here's Team Ballers now. Their biggest lead of the game was
Wow.
and it's in there.
That's what it's all about in this game. Making a play for your teammate.
Now here's Mitchell. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Banked in off the glass.
That basket just wouldn't have been possible without the nice pass inside.
About 7
Oh no, that's
seconds
later on.
separating the shot clock and game
It's
clock.
too early, a little too early for dinner around here. It's only about to be what 3:45. Yeah, a little too early.
Outside, Moore kicks it to Summers. Now Etherington, guarded by Mitchell. Etherington, no good. Bird outside. That one drops for 2.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything's falling in.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Team Ballers out in front. They're up by 2. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. So it's Team Baller now. The lead is 2. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion
That should have
Benjamin,
been
he
a
has
block.
well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of it. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Now here's Diaz. He's guarded by Pasco. Pasco pulls it in.
Too early, damn.
There's Team Ballers now.
You did too early.
For 3, Moore knocks down the long J.
Everyone knows that corner threes are a little bit easier, and a smart player like Moore understands that and takes advantage.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Bird on the wing. Now Harris. Down low. Tipped. Thrown away by Pasco.
Bad pass.
Berti from long range. And it's Bird with the board. And so Union Elite has it here. They trail by 7. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of the
What?
team.
For many of these
They
guys,
tripping.
they were the
Who's
best
that was
that their
on
school
point.
had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Moore, Diaz covering, 3 on the clock, and Pasco from outside, and it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And here's Mitchell. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the
Wow,
scoreboard.
we missed that one.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Now Etherington, and he's got 6 points for him. Moore, there's the triple, and the basket by Etherington.
They land them splashes.
I know Moore's always looking for an open lane, but if he can't find it, he'll make a good pass.
Now here's Diaz. Pass now to Harris. Trying to get back on track.
Ooh, good 3.
Nails it from 3. One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business, on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
Now here's Moore. Etherington for 3.
Damn.
Scores another 3.
This team got some 3 hits. Boy, damn.
Oh, he wants to answer quickly.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Diaz. Pass to Robert. Now here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Score the basket for his 8th of the night.
The team does a good job getting it in close.
Here's Team Ballers now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Pasco. Summers, guarded by Mitchell. Etherington for 3. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Pasco.
Second chance points are like found money, and they can fuel a team.
To the middle. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
Well, he's been the key to their offense with the way he shot the ball.
Yeah, his percentage today is outstanding. He is not the only one who's put them in this hole.
Now here's Rodriguez. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Dirty from long range. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Finds Bird. Deflected. Here's Robert.
Ooh,
and
good
again,
hands.
Union Elite get the
Good hands.
bucket. Team ballers call timeout.
Timeout on the court.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Moore outside. Pass to Dykstra. Here's one. Takes the three. Offensive board. He gets that one to fall.
Nice tag, however, a little too easy if you're asking me.
And here's Robert. Back to Kolish. Inside. Gets it to fall, and he's now 10 of 15 on the game.
He saw that play develop and got the ball to him right where he needed it.
Here's Dykstra. It's stolen. Here's Walker. Over to the wing. Three-pointer. No good that time. Here's Wong. Defended by Harris. Pass to Pasco. And the layup is good.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
And time called here. Union Elite. Union Elite make a switch. Union Elite trail.
Substitution.
Mitchell
for Union
outside.
Elite.
Out to the right wing. Puts one up from 19. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Now Etherington. He's tightly guarded. Here's Pasco. Lays it up and banks it in.
He came out of the locker room on
Are not allowed. Ooh, shit. Oh, E, appreciate the raid. Homie, I just streamed. What y'all getting into? And dropping biddies. Appreciate that, man. Word. Yeah, do an early shift. Ooh, I was gonna say like early, huh? Picking up now. She must have to get up early. You can possess up to 60 grams of flour now. Yeah. 28. So they basically almost you can have a cute. Oh shit. Have a good one, homie. Heavy appreciate the rape. Yeah, so here 60 up to 60 grams in this state now. That's cool. That is pretty fucking cool. A couple other states do it, not just here. A couple other ones, but I only care about where I live. Was the battery low? I don't think so. Yeah, low battery. Oop, thank you.
Fire. Great second half for him so far.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
He started by pass.
Off balance as hell. We
And
still
he
got it
uses
though.
the glass on the
Off
layup.
balance as
The lead
hell.
and the finish. Nice dish by Diaz.
Here's Team Ballers now. A 7-point differential. Outside Bertie puts up a three. Knocks it down from
What
distance.
laying that hoe? Damn.
Diaz with it. Mitchell outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points right back.
Oh, I love response shots, and Mitchell right there answering the call and drilling the revenge style three.
Moore outside. The pick from Pasco. Out to the left wing. Good for another bucket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
He
now.
too little.
Oh, superb
He was too
floor
little.
awareness on display there for Moore. He has a knack for finding his open teammates.
Three-pointer burned. Rebounded by the Ballers. Outside Bertie. Moore up top. Back to Bertie. Pass to Moore. Bertie. Shot clock at 5. Rodriguez. That's good.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
On the wing, Harris. Launches it. Pasco pulls it in.
Oh, reach in. Horrible ass reach in.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And here Team Ballers have it. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Union Elite foul. Second personal foul. At the line for
And he knocks down the first one.
taking 2 shots.
And he gets both of them. So we see Team Ballers taking the W here.
They really came together.
Challenge failed. Oh, we gotta deal with this one? Oh, that's some bullshit. That's up.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club
Are
teams.
filing
A
down
lot of
there.
turnover for
What up,
Team
Fanatic?
Ballers.
How's your day
And
going?
Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting
Ooh,
guard.
shit, that was horrible.
Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots. With Pascal
I released that way too late.
So the look at the Union Elite, Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell are the guards. Jake Bird and Brandon Harris make up the wings. And then there's Big MP patrolling the middle. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means.
Here you go.
But he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
And here's more from the arc. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shot attempts tonight. Pass to Harris. Bird. He's guarded by Pasco. He spins.
What?
Pasco pulls it in.
That's some bull. We
And
trash.
Team Ballers.
Couldn't even get that in like that.
Here's
That's horrible.
Etherington. Back to Bertie. It's good. The assist that time from Etherington.
Oh, look at Verity sticking the three-point shot. Nice, crisp shooting motion.
And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Outside, Moore. Misses the 3. And Union Elite with possession. Trailing by 2. Pass to Diaz. Mitchell on the wing. Outside Diaz. Bird down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails the three-pointer.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Now Etherington. Pass to Moore. Bertie. And here's Rodriguez. He's covered by Harris.
That shit, we blocked that.
The shot from Rodriguez is no good. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Now here's Moore. Etherington outside. Diaz with the block. Bird outside. Kicks it to Mitchell. Down low. Outside for Diaz. A three-pointer off the mark. Team Ballers trailing. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
He makes a courageous attempt to get inside, but the defense forms a wall and he can't get past.
And he banks in the layup. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual
Block.
performance.
Let's go.
So if you want to get noticed,
Finally.
you better be playing your best
Oh,
out there.
I'll block.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Mahil covered by Robert. And Robert with the block.
Well, with his wingspan, Robert is such a good shot blocker.
Right side, it's Diaz. Now Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Team ballers
Ooh, that was
with
a
the
good
rebound.
fucking release too.
Here's Summers. Pass to Moore. Will it go? Here's Mahil. Soft touch off the glass and in. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Now Harris. Fires from deep. And it's Mahil with the rebound. And here's the fast break. And Verity throws it down.
Nice vertical. Verity showed his power
Fucking
on the
put that
slam.
bitch back in. Flamed it in.
He's guarded by Pasco. But they get it back. And Diaz. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And out of bounds, team ballers will take it.
Unfortunately, we see this all the time. His
Deciding to change it up. Team ballers call timeout.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Man, like a square big booty.
Time called.
Rodriguez outside. Pass to Wong. To the left wing. And here's more from the arc. Count it from distance. And that'll tie this game up. And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
Now Harris. He's got 6. Etherington outside. To the middle. Pasco can't get it to fall. And Union Elite with possession. Here's Kolish. 5 points in the game.
That is a sweet-looking one-handed slam.
When the game is this close, he's someone you can really rely on.
Absolutely, and great to have such a dependable finisher.
Pass to Pasco.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Rebound by Union Elite.
That's not a shot they'll want to see him take again anytime soon.
He'll learn over time. Good shot selection comes with a lot of repetition.
Ooh,
For a
with
lot
the
of club
foul.
players, this is their
Through the
first time
foul.
learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. And it's Team Ballers. It's a 3-point game. Now Diaz looking for his first basket, still in this one. No one covering.
Shooting out of the corner with confidence. Mitchell acting like he had it in the bag.
Outside, Moore. Bertie. Pass to Etherington. Moore, guarded by Mitchell. Clock at 6. team ballers miss again.
You could see it in his eyes. He wanted to return the favor with that three, but hey, just couldn't get it to go.
To the paint. And he drops it in from the low post.
And they get a little more breathing room on the scorecard with that make.
And if they can string together a few more possessions like that, this lead could really open up.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Rodriguez, the screen. To end the run. That shot is off.
He found himself in space and just rushed the shot a little bit.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. The kick out to Bird. Diaz. To the inside.
Oh, too early.
Chance there to push it to double
Threw it in
digits,
there too
but it's
early.
off the mark. Berkey from long range. That'll do
We
it for
bopped
the
it
first
too
half.
a little too
It's
early.
Union Elite up 8. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Here's Diaz. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
And right past his ass. Let's go.
Good decision making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Pasco with it. Pass to Moore. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now here's Diaz. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points.
Quick
of the
we got
game.
to that motherfucker.
Terrific find.
To that fucking
Everyone
paint.
loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Timo. Trailing. Rodriguez outside. Outside, Moore. This one for three.
Ooh, good tip.
Positioning on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made the play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there, just going up for that tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Pasco pulls it in.
I did. Damn, I put it in too early. Fuck.
Outside, Berti. Kicked out to Rodriguez. Pasco can't get it to fall. Mitchell outside. Inside.
Oh,
Gets
got
that
in.
one to
Let's go.
fall. That's his 6th field goal. He shot the ball 12 times so far.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Now Etherington. Pass to Moore. Etherington. Back to Moore. Shoots over Mitchell. A shot from Moore, no good. Union Elite lead. He's guarded by Pasco. Up top, Harris. Sends it home from three-point land. One thing
Harris gonna
that's
score.
surprising
Fuck it.
about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business, on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
From 16 feet out, Mitchell's shot is off.
That's a good shot from him. The offense should be happy with the chance they created.
Pass to Berti. Back to Etherington. Berti, 4 on the clock. From beyond the arc. Jake Bird with the defensive effort. Mitchell on the wing. He's guarded by Moore. On the wing, Harris. The shot's good on the
splashing.
assist by Mitchell.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
Oops, excuse me.
Ballers call
Big
timeout.
burps. Big man out here putting in work, boy.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Now here's Robert. Here's Kolish. Pass to Robert. Now Harris. Good tray. He scored his fifth field goal. He's now 5 for 9.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Here's Mahil, covered by Robert. Here's Wong. Left side, Moore. 5 on the clock. Pass to Pasco. And Team Ballers miss again. Out to the left wing. The three from Harris. Wong grabs the miss. Here's Moore. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
At this point, alarms are
Remember,
sounding.
got lucky as hell with that layup.
Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
And Union Elite deciding to make a change here. And Diaz. From past the arc.
Substitution for
Berti pulls it down. And it's Team Ballers. Trailing by 2. Rodriguez, that's good.
And not shying away from the moment, Rodriguez with a huge make.
That's crazy work.
Now Diaz. Bird outside. He's guarded by Pasco. Good for basket number 7 off of 13 attempts.
The pass, the shot, all superb.
And the two highly rated prospects in this one, MP and Moore. They've both put in a lot of work in this one.
The way that both Moore and MP have come out and given everything they have has been awesome to see. Great concentration and energy from both of them ever since the opening tip.
It's almost like he's trying to make things harder on himself. He's stuck in quicksand. Work around it and get an easier shot.
Reads it. He's now 8 of 14.
Hit his ass like we know what we was doing.
Etherington with it. Pass to Berti. And it's off from 3-point range.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those.
Yeah, doing niggas dirty, boy.
That's why they have Diaz
He's like
in
getting
there.
done
Find the open
He
man.
already doing if it's dirty.
It's a race against time as they look to make a run here.
Yeah, and the clock is definitely not on their side right now.
Here's
Ooh, you
Pasco.
fucked up there.
Cash it in. That's money.
That should have been a block right there. Fuck.
Pretty.
The agility on
Smack that bitch
display.
to the moon.
Totally. Power and grace that had it all.
And so they foul intentionally.
Jaden Moore. First personal foul.
Here's Diaz. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
It's the ball is on D. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. At the line for Union Elite, Lune Diaz.
So the first one drops. And that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A
Oh, that
tough
should
break
be
there.
mine.
Critical time for them to end this ball game.
Yeah, no mistakes acceptable.
To the paint. Here's Pasco. Count it. So sort of
Wow.
punctuated the attack with the one-handed slam. I like his style.
Really energizing the whole team.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Diaz. Down it.
Splash on y'all
This is
bitches.
how
What?
you finish a game.
Splash.
Adding to this lead and putting
Fuck
it
y'all
on.
doing?
It really speaks to how competitive these guys are. They're just going to keep playing until that final buzzer sounds.
Moore down low, guarded by Mitchell. The shot from Moore.
Oh,
no
and
good.
now I gotta shoot
And now they
fouls.
decide to
Really?
intentionally foul.
At the line for Union Elite, number 5, shooting 2.
And he misses the
That
first
was
one.
early.
He
Wow.
wanted that one to fall.
That was bad too.
And he can't get the second one to fall either. Coming up
Damn.
empty that time.
Ugh.
Timeout called here as the Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
You gotta imagine they're going for a quick shot at foul here. Might be their only option.
Drake, I think that's got to be the move. Then you hope for some missed free throws on the other end.
And their focus is on a quick bucket.
Gotta put points up in a hurry.
Good.
Certainly not afraid of the big moments. More coming through in the clutch.
And they
No
stop
point of
the
y'all.
clock
This
as
kind of
soon as they
this
can
whole
with the
point of
intentional
constantly
foul.
intentional fouling. Niggas go to free throw line is kind of dumb.
Now they hope for the miss.
Find it kind of stupid.
Yeah, they'll use every trick they can to keep this game going.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
No
Right,
mistakes
it just
there.
it's
I think
just
you
it's
can
just
close the book
dragging
on
out the
this one,
inevitable.
guys.
Unless you putting somebody that's been
Called
scoring
here
all
as
night on.
Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
And right now, as a fan,
And they
all
get
you're
at the
looking
free
for is
throw.
a
That's
quick
kinda
shot and a
dumb.
foul.
I'm always curious to see what kind of set they come out with. What's their go-to play at this point?
So it's Team Ballers now. Moore can't hit it.
Credit the D there. They got their hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him. Didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
He hits
Oh, there's
the
a good
first
one.
And
There's a
that
good
will
one.
Increase their lead to 6.
Oh, we made both
And
of
so
them.
he goes 2 of 2
Let's
at
go.
the line. And now it's a 7-point game. And that's an intentional foul.
Arnaldo Rodriguez, second personal foul. At the line for Union
He
Elite,
doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. So it's Union Elite
Game
picking up
over.
the win.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one.
Maybe we can get that second block though.
Jay Moore ain't got nothing on him.
You don't hear nothing about that. You don't hear none of that crap. What's up, pretty? What's up? What you need? Wait, it's your foot.
Look, they
Bug
call this
nothing.
kid
Fast forward through this
Thunder
crap.
for
Don't
a
even hear all this.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome
We about to
to our
ball. We about to
broadcast
motherfucking take over
WCBL.
inside the paint.
Milestone
Dunk
leads
it.
the
Take
Surf
every
City
rebound.
Waves up
We had
against
8 rebounds
UNLV.
last one.
And some news here. We're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you.
I
as
served
we
a
find out
one-game
more.
suspension
In the
for
meantime,
what?
Surf City
What
has won the tip and
what the
we're
hell he
underway.
do?
And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the
We gotta
rim
sit
is
here
why
and watch
he's
this
so highly
bullshit?
regarded.
Surf City on the break. And Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside. Kicks it out. And the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Good game. They gon' the hell. What you get suspended for one game for?
Listen.
Where you work?
I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us.
Assume he
I'm
was
Joe
wild and
Romney
doing some
alongside
wild
Danny
shit.
Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this,
Fuck me up.
5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the
Smacking.
basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. So the look at the Union Elite, Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell are the guards. Jake Bird and Brandon Harris make up the wings, and then there's Big MP patrolling the middle. Just 5 on the clock. From 9 feet.
Oh wow.
Hits back
That was
iron.
late.
And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as the player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
When you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday, Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now here's Martinez. Lund, that's good.
Lund is
Oh, he's
attacking
gonna smack
from
that hoe to the
inside,
moon,
making
boy.
full use of his frame.
Union Elite with the ball. Outside Diaz. Sack with the rebound. Carrington outside. Lund.
Fuck that.
Holy
That's on
smokes,
me.
easy
That
on
was
the
on
board.
me.
Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now here's Diaz. And that one is stuffed right through.
The feed and the finish. Nice
Ali
dish by Diaz.
Duhan.
Here's Carrington. Kicks it to Pagan. Tries it from the top of the key. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Diaz up top. Pagan defending. Now here's Diaz. The D right on him. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great.
So he got suspended for a game because he missed morning practice. They suspended him for one game for that. That's wild. I thought, isn't that like a fine? Niggas do that shit.
Harris shot is off. The attack from Sack leading. Right side, Lund. No one near him. The offensive rebound. And Harris with the rejection.
Damn, they smacking the planet out that shit.
Who want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
Outside Diaz. Pass now to Harris. Unable to get the go-ahead bucket. And so here it's Sack. Here's Pagan. Down it goes. His third basket in as many tries.
Oh, that's a strong finish by Pagan, and he got hit on his way up.
Guarded by Lund. Bird up top. Now Harris. He nails it, and we're all tied up.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist,
all
such a
these
needed
boards.
commodity in the
You
modern
grabbing
NBA.
all the boards.
That's
Fuck
so many
y'all.
teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Why wouldn't let
Now
me move
Carrington,
inside with that?
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets
Or why
yet.
wouldn't let me move inside when I was trying to move inside and slam that bitch, not
right
shoot?
Time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Here's Diaz. Trailing by 2. Mitchell.
Damn. Same thing they just did, what they did in game. Was that game 4?
Going all out to get the second chance points.
There was no one that was going to
Or
prevent
the Knicks
him
did
from
in game
converting
4
that
to
one.
win.
He knows this is the kind of game that can come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make them.
Now Carrington. One. That's another one for him. His 5th make in 7 attempts.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now, because you know he'll find you.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now Carrington. One with the pick. Down low. Beautiful time for the
With the
layup.
shot contestion.
Well, known for being a
Wow.
3D guy, Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
You trying to get there and swat that bitch to the moon.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution
Union
for
Elite
Union
trail.
Elite.
Bird outside. Kicks it to Mitchell. Shoots over Pagan. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. On offense, here's Sack. Carrington outside. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Robert. Inside.
What?
Oh, whips off. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. Carrington for 3. That one's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5 and still on the schneid. And here's Robert. Out of bounds, it goes to sack.
Wow. Stuck in up 24.
Substitution for
Or he's got subbed out.
Now Pagan. He's got 6. Outside, Lunt. Carrington outside. He goes up again. Lund misses. Mitchell outside. Pass to Diaz. Out to the left wing. Tries to snap the cold
What?
streak. Misses the layup.
Wow.
Up top, Pagan. Diaz covering. Now Carrington. To the paint. Lund. Branham Harris with some nice D. Pass to Diaz. Mitchell. Union Elite again can't hit it.
Come on, ain't busting
Now Pagan.
grapes out here.
Kicks it out to Martinez.
We ain't
Out of
busting
bounds,
nothing
it
out
goes
here.
to Union Elite.
That right there, an inexcusable turnover.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Guarded by Lund. Rebound brought home by Carrington. To the middle. Lund. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
Bird outside. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the 3-second violation.
Wow, we got hit 3 seconds in the key, didn't we? Sure did. Wow. Wow.
Here's Pagan. They lead by 6, their biggest margin of the game. Lund with the pick. Martinez outside. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Attack from Sac ahead, up 6, and more basketball to come after this short break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the Attack from Sac and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now Carrington, he hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. To the inside. That one.
Bullshit.
How about that
Bullshit.
feed? Most young players do 1 or 2 things well. But Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Outside Diaz. And he banks in the layup.
The team does a good job of getting it in close.
Sac in the lead. Pass to Lund. And he lobs it up. Stolen away by Mitchell. Guarded by Lund. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's the exact kind of sequence that can swing a close game.
Anytime you follow up a great defensive play with a slam, that is a momentum builder.
And like a proper noun in English class, let's see if they capitalize on it.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor.
Wow.
He has 6.
Silky
Lucky ass
sequence
alley scoop.
from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Oh, I really hope we see a few more like that.
Here's Diaz. Chalk up 2 right there.
These teams really feeding off each other in terms of energy right now.
It must have been some kind of speech at halftime. Both teams picking things up.
Now Carrington. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Crossed the shit out of my player.
And he has been feeling
Damn.
it all game. His shot is falling from everywhere he puts it up.
Diaz with it. Good for basket number 6. He's shooting 50% at a 6 for 12 clip.
Excellent look from Diaz. Open man in his sights. Added up. Nice assist.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. It's a 1-point game. Carrington for 3. Nails the three-pointer. Well, his ability to defend.
He splashed that shit all in their face. Wow.
No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
So if both teams make a change here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Now here's Diaz.
Whoa.
Pass to Robert. To the middle.
With the foul. Let's go. And one.
Chance for one more at the line.
And who?
That can be a tricky pass inside, but the
And
rewards
one.
definitely justified the risk.
Shooting 1.
Listen, we made that shit. Bitch. But
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bird. They're running for the lead. And down it goes for 2.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Union Elite make a switch.
Substitution for the attack from Seth. Substitution for Union Elite.
Out to the right wing. Here's Olsen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Union Elite with possession. They trail by 1. Here's Walker. Polish drops it in from long range.
They were not very crisp in the first half. They've really picked it up. The same shots they struggled with earlier are now starting to fall.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
One misses.
That's a tough one, but he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
There we go.
A nice shot by Robert.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Here's Mecca, and the attack from Zach call time here.
Here you go, Britt. Beep.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Lund, kicks it to Pagan. Carrington. Launches a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Union Elite leading this one. Now Harris. Bird outside. Guarded by Lund. 4 on the clock. Lund with the rebound. Right side, Martinez. Second shot chance. Gets another look.
Oh.
And Lund with a nice bucket inside.
In a
Bucky is
crucial play,
ill.
Austin Lund takes center stage. What a way to step it up. Now, can they finish the job?
Now here's Diaz. From down in the low post, it goes.
Absolutely vital points from Diaz. Stepping up in a big spot.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Lund. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
Well, it wasn't exactly a textbook pick, but he still managed to score. Good concentration to get that finish.
Lund with the rebound. Sack trailing here. Outside Pagan. Martinez outside. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Mitchell on the wing. Diaz now covered by Martinez. Inside. Good. And the attack from Sack call time here. Out to the wing. Now Lund from three. Rebound by Union Elite.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
And an intentional foul.
I was about to shoot that bitch too.
Austin Lund, second personal foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Michael Pagano, first personal foul.
Tries a three off the inbound. No good. And it's Sack's ball. 4-point game. About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. A clear look for Carrington. Buries it.
Ooh.
And he's brought it within 2 points.
Carrington putting the team on his back when they need him most, carrying the load on a must-score possession.
And they intentionally foul. They're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty quite yet.
Ooh. Almost had that bitch. Almost swung that bitch. Boom.
They can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in this situation, Danny?
Well, hey, I don't think you set that decision in stone in this timeout. You see how things play out. What's the defense come out in? You've got to look for the best shot no matter what direction you go in.
And here's Carrington. Here's the float. Has it to force overtime.
He gets the
Forces the overtime. Try to smack that bitch to the fucking moon.
Water in the veins right there. A cold-blooded make.
And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. Welcome back to our coverage of Club Circuit Basketball. We've got some overtime action coming at you. Lund, and Lund slams it in.
What a pass from Pagan. Wow, he made that basket possible. And his bench, they're showing their appreciation.
Bird outside. Guarded by Lund. Kicks it to Mitchell. Bird. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He can't hit it that time. The attack from Sack leading. Martinez outside. Here's Carrington. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Oh, so hard to stop the size of Carrington down the lane.
Union Elite with the ball.
Yep.
Guarded by Luntz.
Oh, you said you could have the M&Ms, but he didn't. I didn't know. But I didn't want him going your drawer and looking for him and shit.
We're just over a minute into this overtime. Outside Carrington. Can't nail the jumper. Outside Diaz. And a powerful one-hand slam.
That is a sweet-looking one-handed slam.
When the game is this close, he's someone you can really rely on.
Absolutely, and great to have such a dependable finisher.
Now Carrington. Another miss by Drexel Carrington. Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game this has been.
Wow, how about Bird coming up big there? That's why his teammates trust him in moments like these.
Carrington with it. Bird defending. It's Carrington on the wing. Slammed home and draws the foul. A chance for another point at the line. Brandon Harris picking this one up.
So cool in a tough moment. What a shot by Carrington.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
We look at a chance to talk about Carrington at the line. One of the few times he's not running, swiping, or just launching from deep. One of the top momentum prospects around, and he always is in motion.
Oh,
No, those are the kind of errors that make or break you in a game like this.
and the attack from Sack call time here. Pass to Martinez. One with the pick. Returns it to Martinez. They get the board. Now here's Lund on the money. Has picked up his second foul.
Clutch shot by Lund. This is why they use the big man in big moments like these.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt right here. Overtime has become do or die time. An empty possession here, and I think they're finished.
Perfect feed. You can just see the connection they have on the court.
Nice to get a foul with that. That'd have been great.
And so here it's Sack. They lead by one. And it looks like they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead, no. Now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Mandatory foul at this point.
Yep, you got to stop the clock, and you've got to regain possession.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 2. And he cannot convert the second. That one misses.
Oh, I fucked that up.
And
Let
they
him get
stop
that
it
rebound.
As soon as they
You
can
fucked
with the
up.
intentional foul.
At the line for the attack.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Shooting 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that is how you close a game out. Those
Fuck
free
that
throws
up.
will bury them for sure.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Time is not in their favor.
They need a quick bucket and then foul to stop the clock.
Now Harris, guarded by Lund. And it's off from 3-point range. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. At the line for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan.
No, I don't think you did. You
2 shots.
no, you didn't.
Good on the first, and that puts him up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point game. And time called here, Union Elite.
They've still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
But they're going to need some help any way you cut it. They'll be hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
Bags and Bodies versus the Ride. Make some noise. You gotta put on for the culture, man. Free event on the YouTube channel, Bags and Bodies. Everybody coming acting like they on the floor. This is what battle rap is right here, man. Losses and wins and monies and all the motherfucking. Y'all see niggas shove it. Like, that's what we do. That's where we come from. It's our culture, man. Download that, by the way. What we get? The audio. Alright, man. So you know what we got up here now, man. You know, so yeah, man. Shit. We having a good night, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the building. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this one of those right here. We finna do it the same way we've been doing the other one. Salute to the judges, cause it's tough to be a judge. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna definitely salute y'all for being, you know what I mean? Calico, as soon as he showed up, we lost one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Midwest, nigga. We really get straight to it though, man. We got Dollar Bill versus Fake. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make some noise, show some love to these MCs. Money on the floor like every other battle. Let's get it. My boy Fake, you on the road, so I'm gonna quarter that. Everything good. What you got? They got heads. Everything good. Everything good. It's heads. Dollar Bill, top of the first. It's on you. Make some noise.
Can y'all hear me? Yeah. I said it's a pleasure for me to be here, G guys. Thanks for having me. All right. Faith. You know, we couldn't have a movie about a war without a casualty. I said movie, right? So peep the plot. If I say action, we all gonna move on one accord. I'm with the team. If I say cut, that means it's quiet on my set and clear the scene. So pretty much if I flip the script in here, then this could be the worst movie. It starts with laughter, but it could end with footsteps in the dark. We all seen Chucky in that first movie. You get one formal introduction, nigga. Welcome to Bags and Bodies. Welcome. Somebody said Spike Lee was here to fight me. You get one formal introduction. You get one formal introduction, nigga. Welcome to Bags and Bodies. Somebody said Spike Lee was here to fight me. You lucky you made it past the lobby. But since we here now, my most recent studies found if I'm still spinning this revolver, it's not too late to turn around or up a pound. If I'm still spinning this revolver, it's not too late to turn around or up a pound. The point guard, you know I'm bound to up and shoot. Blood splatter. Now they gotta scrub the ground like Uncle Luke. I got that call from Uncle Luke. You know I'm mad. You know I'm boy, you know I'm bound to up and shoot. Blood splatter. Now they gotta scrub the ground like Uncle Luke. I got that call from Holla Boy. I forgot what I was doing. I just hopped up and I slid like a New Edition reunion. I don't care why.